Hello everyone, this is Kogi from Kogi.in, and what I have with me is the Zopo ZP900, a dual core handset. This is the ZP900 box pack. These are the specifications written on the rear side. It's 1 GHz dual core processor, 1 GB RAM, 4 GB internal storage, 5.3 inches touchscreen with QHD resolution, 2300 mAh battery, and it says it can record 1080p videos. We'll test that out. Let's open up the box pack. What you see is the mobile handset. We'll have a look at this later. Inside the box pack, you'll find the charger, the Zopo charger with USB, the USB to micro USB cable. Now this looks a little bit different than what we usually get with the handsets. It's a curvy shape, as you can see here. This is the headphones that you get with the handset. In fact, with Micromax A90 and A90s you get better headphones. This is the demo piece that I've got, and the warranty papers and the user guide are missing. This is the mic and the call button, and that's it. The Zopo battery, which is of 2300 mAh capacity. Let's open up the handset. This almost resembles the Samsung Galaxy S3, as you can see here. The rear side, the sides, and the front side. This is a demo unit that I've got, which was extensively used before, and as you can see, there are some few scratches on the screen as well as on the sides. Overall, the build quality is really good. It's much better than the Micromax A110. The glossy rear adds to the attraction. Okay, these are the scratches, as you can see here. These are mild scratches. The display is scratch resistant to a certain extent. Now this is the Chalan, and as you can see, it's a demo piece. So these are the few scratches, and the silver coating, as you can see here, is peeled off. Now this can happen if you're not very careful with your handset. In all, the build quality is really good. The rear glossy white adds to the attraction. It feels like the Samsung Galaxy S3. You can see the Zopo logo and the speaker out, and the 8 megapixel camera with dual LED flash. This is the 3.5 mm audio jack, the in-call speaker, the front camera, and the sensors. At the bottom there is a center physical button and the touch sensitive button on the right and the left side. This is the micro USB slot and the mic. On the right side there is the power and the lock button and the volume rockers. Let's open up the back cover. The plastic cover is tough and of good quality. This is the battery compartment. The SIM 1 and SIM 2 supporting 3G and 2G networks, and this is the micro SD slot. You can also see where the GPS receiver, the Wi-Fi, and the Bluetooth are located. I have inserted the SD card, the SIM cards, the battery, and the back cover. Before switching on the handset, let's compare it with the Micromax A110. Both the handsets are in front of you. The A110 is with 5-inch screen, and the Zopo is with 5.3 inches. Thickness is almost the same. Zopo is a bit heavier than the A110. These are the rear sides. Dimension wise, the handsets are almost identical, and you can see that the Zopo screen, the touch screen, is a little bigger than as seen on the A110. In fact, the Zopo mobile is a little lengthier than the A110. I'll use a sharp pin and try scratching the display screen, and as you can see, it is scratch resistant, but to a certain extent. You can still get these scratches if you're not very careful. It's time to power on the device. The Zopo logo. This handset is priced at around rupees 15,000 in India. It's almost 5k more than the Micromax A110. The Android ICS has now started. I'll need to set up the handset. Okay, this is the home screen, and I'll just press the center button to activate the LED on the touch sensitive buttons. And here are the pre-installed apps. The Play Store. You have some Chinese apps here, like this one, and some more. You can remove some of this Chinese app. Like if I try this one, I don't see the uninstall option, so you cannot remove this one. I'll just ignore it, and let's try this one, the other one. Just tap it and hold it for some time. You can actually see the uninstall option. You just drag it to the uninstall option, and you can uninstall the apps. Now this will work on some specific apps, not all of them. There is a task manager. You can see the total memory is 1 GB. You can use this to kill applications and free up the memory space. The model number ZP900, Android 4.0.4. The internal storage for apps is around 503 MB, of which 324 MB is free. 666 MB free of the 1 GB RAM. The internal storage, as we've mentioned before, this is my micro SD card slot, the external SD card, and this is the internal storage. Total space 2.08 GB, of which 2.07 GB is available. This is the Chinese App Store. Thankfully, you also have the Google Play, the original Google Play, which you can access it from here. Similarly, you have the Google Maps also. In phone dialer, you get this video call button. Native video calling is supported. The touch experience is very smooth and better than Micromax A110. The SIM settings. In more option, you have the Wi-Fi direct option. In tethering and portable hotspot, you have USB tethering, portable Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth tethering, and this is the stock browser. I will try loading my website. Okay, the website is now loaded. We'll try the zoom in test. Zooming in, very mild rendering lag, but pretty good. Flash is supported. There is documents to go to read the Microsoft documents. You have the compass, which means there is built-in magnetic sensor. There is this LED notification here, as you can see, which is blinking because I got some notification from Google Talk, and it keeps blinking. unless I check the notification. Once I check the notification, the indicator will switch off. System information: the ZP900 model, CPU ARMv7 processor clocked at 1 GHz, 12 core, and the hardware is MT6577. The display resolution is 960 by 540 pixels, and the GPU is PowerVR SGX 531. This is the same that we have seen on the Micromax A110. These are the sensors. You have got orientation, magnetic, accelerometer, proximity, and light sensors. There is this auto brightness option, so the light sensor is working. Let's run the full benchmark test, the quadrant benchmark test, and the scores are 2649. This is the first run. I will run the test again, and the second time the score was 2718. The Antutu score is 6548, which is pretty good. On A110 it was 4742, that was with 2.9 version. I've updated the version to 3.0 and the score again are 6224. This is on A110. I've run the test again and this time the score is 6535. The Nina Mark II score is 23.9 FPS, and these are the system information. Linpack single thread 34, 38, 37, and multi-thread. The scores are 58, 52, and 56. It is now time to check the camera. This is the 8 megapixel camera with dual LED flash. The interface is exactly similar to Micromax A110. Just make sure you change the U setting, set it to medium to get better pictures. And these are the options. I believe the camera quality will be as good as that found on the Micromax A110. These are the screen modes. I'm now going to try the video mode, and let's find out if it can record videos in 1080p resolution as mentioned on the box pack. I've set the video quality to fine, and I'm going to start the recording. Okay, the recording has now started, and I'm going to check this video file on MX Player, which I've already downloaded. So this is the video file, and using MX Player we'll check the properties, tools, properties, and as you can see it's 720p resolution. It's not 1080p resolution. Full HD video playback and full HD video recording is not supported on the ZP900. And now for the GPS test, I have enabled my 3G connection and also enabled GPS. And now I'm going to run the Google Maps there. I've got this message to turn on some settings. I'll just enable everything. As you can see, EPO, AGPS, everything enabled. And as you can see, the GPS tracking has already started. It's blinking, and has got a lock now. It took about less than 10 seconds to get the lock, and now you can see my location. Thank you for watching this video.